You too was good. I trust everybody's out there feeling cool today, man. You know, relaxing, man. Enjoying this somewhat supposed to be spring weather, especially if you're in New York, man. You know, our spring is kind of fucked up. But, you know, we living in a country, man, where, you know, our president tries to tell us, man, global warming doesn't exist, you know what I mean? But we know that's bullshit, man, because we not deaf, dumb, and blind. But I go by the name of No Face the Rambler, and I appreciate you for tuning in to my channel, man. Shout out to all my subscribers, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's been rocking me from day one. Salute to the homie General Red. Salute to the homie Pistol Prince. Salute to my homie Austin. Salute to the homie Nino, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to all my dead, man. And for all my loved ones that's not here, but I know that you're here in spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely feel your love and your warmth around me. We're going to get into this, man. And if you like what you're hearing, and if you like my channel so far, because you appreciate for rocking with me, definitely I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. Please hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get these notifications popping, man. And to Dante Jenkins, man, I'm working on this. You know, I'm trying to get these notifications to you, man. But YouTube's kind of acting funny, man. But fuck that. That's not going to stop the flow, and it's not going to stop the movement, man. But we're going to get into it, man. This brother right here, man, Jermaine Coleman, you know what I'm saying? Out of Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, man, a.k.a. Mano. A certified Brooklynite, certified G'd-up dude, man. You know, born in 1973. And in the mid-90s, man, you know, this brother was heavy in the streets, man. He had a drug-related kidnapping that cost him a bid between 5 to 15 years, you know what I'm saying? And when he was in a Bing, I actually know individuals personally that knew him. You know what I'm saying? And they said that our dude definitely kept it funky, man. You know what I mean? He wasn't some old sideline dude, man. He wasn't some dude that just kind of stayed off into a cell scribbling in his notebook about rhymes and shit, man. He was very active, you know what I'm saying? From what I've known, from sources told me, man, you know, he kind of lined himself with Crips, but to say that he was actually a Crip, I can't really bear witness to that, you know what I mean? I know from this side of town, that's basically what was rocking. That was heavy around there, you know what I mean? And he's from Gates Avenue and Notion Ave, you know, in Bed-Stuy, you know what I mean? Home of Biggie Smalls, home of Jay-Z, home of Source Money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Bed-Stuy got a lot of poppin' acts, you know what I'm saying? The whole Junior Mafia camp and Lil Kim and all that around there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's like the ghetto Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? But Mano, man, Mano ripped and ran the streets. A Bed-Stuy, man, putting in work, doing what he was doing, man, as a certified straight up G, you know what I mean, in the streets of Brooklyn, man. And in my opinion, my honest opinion, man, this is the last real gangster rapper / gangster of our era and our time, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he's just an official dude, you know, and a lot of people hate him, and a lot of people love him. But like I said, you know, when real is in the room, man, the fake can't exist with the real, you know what I mean? The fake gotta skedaddle. They gotta skip. They gotta, you know, get the fuck up out of there. You know what I mean? Because the real is always gonna prevail, and the real is always gonna rise and conquer, and it's always gonna bleed out anything that can't find its way or can't contain itself in its presence, you know what I'm saying? And however, man, you know, like I said, upon his release, man, the brother was rapping in prison. And upon his release, man, you know, I know he was dealing with Lil Kim at a time. And his reign of fame was putting the hand of God on Lil C's, you know what I'm saying? Because Lil C's called himself, man, trying to do one of these little sneak DVDs popping up in his brother's hood, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, yo, I be out and everywhere, niggas the best, I respect. And, you know, Mano got the call, and he caught him in the midst of action while he was trying to record, you know what I mean? And he put the beats down on him, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that this time around in New York, man, you know, it was said that Lil Caesar snitched on Lil Kim's situation with the Hot 97 shootout between the Capone and Noriega camp, which Foxy Brown was running with in the Lil Kim camp, you know what I'm saying? Because Foxy Brown had a song with Capone and Noriega called Bang Bang, where she took shots at Lil Kim, and in reality, she dissed the fuck out of Lil Kim. But it was said that on, you know, Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm, the verse that Lil Kim spit was a shot at Foxy, you know what I'm saying? And they had, you know, turmoil through that. However, you know, Mano came home after that situation, and he got involved with Lil Kim, man, and, you know, he went on this campaign like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm fresh out the bean. I'm a certified G. I got an impeccable street pedigree. You know what I mean? I'm calling niggas out. And that's what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he was doing, you know what I mean? He caught Lil C's, he put the beats to him, you know what I'm saying? And from what I understand now, I don't know if they squashed the beef or it's just in limbo, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, Mano's just keeping it gangsta and doing what he's doing. You know, he had a situation with a blood cat from the Bronx, man, named S.A. Bunky, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, Mano caught him at some little event, and he didn't even pull out on him. He just showed him what was on his waist. You know what I mean? He showed him what was on his waist, and that was some gangster shit, you know what I mean? And he let him know what he was about, you know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, a few months after that, you know, they caught the dude slipping in Queens, man, in Club Perfections. You know what I'm saying? They put the beats on this nigga, you know what I'm saying? They put the beats on him, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Mano throughout his career, man, he had, you know, a few hit records, man, you know, High Hater and all the above, you know what I'm saying? And he did a lot of features on tracks. But like I said, man, you know, when the real is in the room, man, a lot of fake people, they can't exist in that, man. They can't take it, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to have a lot of dudes always hating and shitting on people, man. But like I said, you know, Mano is one of these dudes. Me personally, I put him in the category with Jim Jones, where they're the most hated because of their persona and how they keep it gangster, you know what I'm saying? And Mano's that type of person, man. You're not going to get in this space, and you're not going to be comfortable to get in this space, man, to think that you're going to talk or do whatever you want to do to him, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen, you know what I mean? There's actually, you know, factual stories coming out of Brooklyn where Mano was not only a stick-up kid, but he had an interacting with a stick-up kid with some dude was trying to take something from him, and Mano ended up taking the gun from the dude, you know what I'm saying? He ended up taking the gun from the dude, man, you know what I mean? So that lets you know, man, that, you know, his senses and his survival tactics are all the way up, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, Mano, man, from my perspective, man, just analyzing this dude's career, man, you know what I'm saying, as far as hip-hop and the streets in that world that he come from. Like I said, man, he's just keep it gangster, man. He's a G, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all the way down to when Trinidad James actually came to Brooklyn, and I forgot what little club he was at, but, you know, he said some disrespectful things about Brooklyn and basically challenged the crowd, you know what I'm saying? And just keeping a buck with you, man, you know what I mean? Brooklyn niggas ain't do shit to this nigga, man. They ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And there was supposed to be some young and up and coming rapper acts around there from Brooklyn around that time when Trinidad James said what he said. And they ain't do nothing to this dude, man, you know what I mean? He said what he said, man. He got off stage and he walked up out of that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And it took an OG like Mano, man, to reach out to this dude. You know what I'm saying? To holler at him, let him know, like, that's unacceptable, man. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to come here and say what it is that you want to say and disrespect, like, you know what I mean? You got shit twisted, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You think because, you know, Snoop Dogg and them niggas shot a video back in the 90s and shit, you know what I'm saying, dissing New York, but, you know, unbeknownst to you, you know what I'm saying, niggas clapped their trail up, man. Niggas ran Snoop and the whole Death Row camp up out of NY, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is not known public. You know what I'm saying? Trey D speaks about it. Snoop Dogg speak about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really known public, you know what I'm saying? So Mano had to let him know, like, man, you know, this ain't, you know, don't get your feelings and wherever the fuck it is you from confused with thinking shit is sweet out here. You know what I mean? Like, we may not be a city that unify, we may not be a city that stick together, but individuals, man, will handle you. Will handle you, nigga, on every level, you know what I'm saying? And Mano got that apology from him, you know what I'm saying? It's a shame that an OG from Brooklyn, such as a, you know, comes from a pedigree and a background like Mano, had to actually reach out and holler at that dude for that, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody else would say shit to him besides the brother My Son, and My Son's from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? But My Son hollered at Trinidad James, you know what I'm saying? And then we all know the situation, man, with the beat that was brewing between Mano and Wack 100, you know what I'm saying? Where the first time I heard Wack 100 say something into regards to Mano, I'm thinking like, man, you know, myself, like, man, yo, dude's tripping, man. Like, no, Mano, man, that's not that cat that you want to beef with, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to give you any and everything you're looking for. And the first time it appeared, you know, Mano tried to be humble about it. You know what I'm saying? It was a little misunderstanding, man. And, you know, Mano, like a G, kind of took it in stride. Was like, yo, you know what I mean? It was whatever, you know. But I think, you know, 8 months later, man, Wack 100 came out with some shit talking about he'd beat his ass, yada, yada, yada. You know, Mano went off on him. You know what I'm saying? And to let you know the type of character that you're dealing with, man, for, you know, all these individuals who are deaf, dumb, and blind to the streets and how individuals in the streets play, man. Dude from the streets ain't gonna go back and forth with you online. They're not gonna do that internet banging, man. You know what I'm saying? Real cats that rip and run the streets, man, are not gonna sit up here and upload videos with 9mm, Rugers, pistols, AKs, UWAPs, Glocks, street sweepers, you know what I mean? Threatening you, talking about what they gonna do to you, man, when they see you, you know what I'm saying? That's just the certified way to get indicted, man. And especially in New York, man, how New York dudes move, man. Authentic, real street New York dudes, man. They're not gonna do the back and forth online, man. They ain't doing the shit for fame. You know what I'm saying? And Mano said what he said to dude like, yo, you know, you get the ball head, the fade, the Gumby, whatever the fuck it is you're looking for, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know when you in my section of the town of Brooklyn. Enough said. Enough said. And that's where that's been at. Right then and there. You know what I mean? And right now, man, you know, it's been almost about a year and a half, and Wack 100 popped up in little certain sections of Brooklyn, man. But he never went to Gates and Ocean Ave. He never popped up around the Bed-Stuy era. And for Wack 100, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, his background and nothing like that, but, you know, sources out west are saying, you know, he's a real G. Okay, well, real recognize real. You realize this dude, you know what I'm saying, Mano ain't running his mouth back and forth online. He ain't saying shit online. He ain't taking no shots or nothing. So apparently, you know what it is. You know what it is, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You know what I mean? And, yo, with this caliber right here, man, like I said, I salute Mano, man, because Mano definitely keeps it funky, man. He reps New York to the fullest, and it's just real, you know what I'm saying? He says things that need to be said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when the game came out here to Brooklyn in the pink houses and shit, you know what I mean, in East New York, and he was dissing Meek Mill, I mean, I'm just going to keep it a buck, you know what I mean? Niggas in the pink houses ain't soft by far. But at the same time, in that video, man, that shit made niggas look like cheerleaders, B. Real talk, like, you know what I'm saying, that had nothing to do with NY. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with NY, man. And Mano, you know, spoke up about it, and he said what he said about it. You know what I'm saying? You got beef with a nigga that's all the way in Philadelphia. Nigga, Philadelphia and New York are two different fucking cities in two different states. Philly's Pennsylvania, man. New York City. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You got beef with a dude and you trying to, you know, keep this internet shit up like you some certified G and you gangster like that. Go to Philly, nigga. Take that shit to Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? Philly's like, you know, about a 4-hour drive from Brooklyn, son. Don't be 4 hours away making videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then, you know, like I said, you know, niggas in the pink houses, man, niggas was looking like certified cheerleaders, man. And one nigga was jumping all the way out the window on some nigga, fuck, Meek Mill. Like, come on, son. Like, that shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing that I always say, man. You know, New York City has lost its identity, man. It's lost its identity. It need to get back to that grassroots shit, man. And Mano is the last of the dying breed that was actually bringing that back to the forefront, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Mano. I rocks with his music. And I salute his gangster, man. Real rap. Real rap, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I say, you know, a lot of dudes hate Mano, because when the real is in the room, the fake cannot exist with the real, son. The fake cannot exist with the real. Point blank, period. And the real is always going to be hated. Because we in a generation, and we in a day and age now, where all that fake fugazi shit is what's popping right now. And the authentic real shit is being shoved to the back. You know what I'm saying? So a gangster can't be a gangster no more, man. Entertainers run shit now. And that's exactly where we at, you know what I'm saying? But yo, man, this is my salute to Mano, man. I definitely fuck with you, man. Shout out to Bosstown, man. You know what I'm saying? Best Stop Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Notion Ave and Gay Sad, man. Hustle Hard. And the whole Hustle Hard crew, you know what I mean? Black flag waving, man. For real. Y'all salute y'all brothers, man. Yo, Mano, man. I thank you for repping the city, man. Holding it down. You know what I'm saying? This is No Face the Rambler, man. This channel is for awareness and educational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? It's pro love or no love. And that's how we rockin', homie. That's how we rockin'.